Good morning, ladies and fellow crafters. It's Tuesday, windy, blustery a day, but not as bad as poor Australia. So they've got some more floods coming. Oh, they've had enough rain everywhere. Anyway, so I did promise yesterday that I'd come on and show you how I do my bookmarks, like specimen slides. Now the original size was even smaller than that. I've lost it. Here, it was that. That was meant to be a specimen slide, okay? And it's very handy, you know, if you want to pop it in something or stick it to a page or whatever, it could start up, it's all right. But I wanted to experiment with different sizes to make into bookmarks. Now the only easy way I could do it is trial and error. So I've got a big pile of my scrap lengths type of thing like this, or even just plain white paper like this, and then measuring them up and trying to get as central as possible a punch hole. This is one of my favourites, this size, but you can do all sorts. At the time I only had a 2-inch punch, which is huge. This one, which is your inch, isn't it? Yeah, that's your inch punch. A 1/2-inch punch, and that's all I had, and a 2-inch punch. But this week I managed to purchase a 1.5-inch punch. The only thing, I couldn't get it round. I had to get it wavy edges, but I don't mind that at all. So this is a much better size all round for me. So as I said, it's just trial and error. I was practicing to see how close to the edge I could get for this one, and I ended up with 4.5 centimetres paper, 4.5 centimetres for the back paper, and then as long as you want, you know what I mean, if you want that central, you know what I mean, you'll have to do it whatever this is. For the back one it's 17. So you need always two of each. You need 2 backing, and you need two frontwards as well. So that's how I did it, and of course you've got to make sure they line up, so that, you know, you can punch all the way through, but you need 2 of each. This is only 2 pieces just to practice on, type of thing. So they will all stay with me, and I'll put them in a little pouch, and so I can, you know, get to them again. But it's better if you always write on it what measurements you were using, if you're happy with that type of thing. This one, before I got my 1.5-inch, I thought, well, I can do like staggered 3, but it ended up you had to have a very wide bookmark or slide. I mean, I could have put that right there and had it narrower. I think it was too much. I don't wanted 3, but anyway. And then I don't like this paper anyway. So a test piece, that one. What else can I tell you about it? Yes. Watch what paper you're using. Last night, because I wanted to do a feather one, and I don't like this paper much anyway, I was going for a different thing. I found this scrap paper, and I haven't got much left. That's all I've got left of it. But there's a couple of pieces still of different patterns in the pad, and it's textured. You know, at the back it's like dotty, like lots of little dots, and it's very thick paper, this. And then of course I used card at the back, and oh, could I get my punch through it? Could I? Heck? I mean, I know I've got arthritic and thumbs and that, But, oh, I did struggle. In the end, I had to get out of bed. I need a man. And so he came with his muscles. It wasn't muscles from Brussels, though. Claude Van Damme. And he managed to do it through, but even he said it's tough, that it is, and getting that lined up. So anyway, that's how it turned out. So I'm happier with the paper, but it's a difficult one to work with. So let's get on and I'll show you some more. That's a daisy one. So I did, it's kind of got a bit of a pattern of daisies at the back, and then I embossed this piece of card, and for that one I had to stick 2 daisies in, because you've got the back of the daisy which isn't tremendously pretty. So I ended up having to put 2 daisies in back to back. So that's something to think about as well. Check you like the back of it as much as the front of it, okay? And I'll show you about gluing them in a minute. So this one I've got prepared here. Don't lose that pen, for goodness sake. Now, I didn't half go a bloomer yet last night. I was doing this design, and you'll notice that that's different pattern. And that's a different pattern to that. Inside that is that pattern. What happened was, I was doing them and I hadn't checked when I was punching them that they were going to match up, i.e., you know what I mean, like that. So you get 2 holes. So when I punched them all out, they didn't match up, did they? Because I hadn't reversed it. So that's another thing to remember. So what I've done is I put it like that and make sure that that's where the holes have got to go. And then you can, you know, because if you do that and do that, you know it's going to match up. So the easiest way to do that I found, before I put acetate on, which just drew that way, just drew a hole like that. So that's that. So as I say, I've just given you these measurements. This one is 16.5 by 4 for the back paper, and 3.5 centimetres by 15 centimetres for the front paper. And then I rounded the edges off with my little rounding machine when I remember to do it, yeah. And so that's that, and then you stick them both together how you want them. Yes, these are different patterns because of my mistake last night, and I've got no more of this left at all. So I had to think of something else. So now you've made your holes, all you do is put it at the back, then you can see where you're putting that hole, and line it up so it's central, and then clip. Try and catch them so they don't go all over the floor. And there's the, turn it round, and there we go. So now I should be able to match up. Put that back over there. That there. That there, to say. And that there, the 2 backs together, and then that'll be matching perfectly. So then the acetate, now this is good for me, isn't it? Acetate, as I'm blind as a bat. This is very thin acetate. If you have it too thick, you know, you'll have difficulty sticking the 2 sides together. Okay, you want a little bit thin one like that, which I can barely see. That's why I have to do some preparations beforehand. So just cut a square that just covers your hole. I've done 2 here, okay? You see them? I can't see them, but you can see them. And then I just use a little bit of washi tape. So I just put that down there. And where am I going to put that one? Because I won't see it again. I'll put it there. And then just don't go over the hole. I've done that before as well. So do that. Where's that piece gone? There it is. Fumbly. Very fumbly. So that goes over there. I think I've cut it. I've only just cut it in the right size, this one. So we're going to have to be very careful. But it's not, I have covered the hole, so just put a bit of washi tape there. Otherwise you'll never be able to pick it up, would you? And a bit of washi tape there. In fact, for this one I'm going to put a teeny bit more, because it's just right on the edge there. And I don't really want to get glue under it. That's another thing you have to be careful of, is you don't want glue going under your acetate. If you do make a mark, or like me, first of all, so I could see it, I was measuring out my acetate with a marker pen. And of course it was too thick and I could see it, but I just used some alcohol, you know, just a little bit of alcohol, and that cleans them up. So if you have just a little cotton bud near you and you've got a little bit of glue, you can clean your little windows like that. So now we have to decide what we're going to put in them. I've gone for flowers again. This part I've already chose them. These are just dried flowers from here, there and everywhere. I'm an avid reader as well when I'm away, so they usually just get stuffed in a book. Then when I come home, then I put them in tissue, if they're not in tissue, and just layer them up like that. And some of them I remember to write on. This was 2021 apparently. There we go, look. You see? Look at that, aren't they beautiful? Little thistles and leaves. I love wildflowers and dried wildflowers. I've got a couple of projects I'd like to do this year. Now these were from my garden, and it says mini doffs on it, but it's not, is it? Oh look, there's a little bit of acetate in there. Can you see that? Oh, I just saw that. I'll take that out, clean it up and put it with my other acetate. Aren't they beautiful? So that's how I keep them. And the box is getting so thin, I have to use a lucky band on it, like that. So, as I say, I picked out already. That's slightly thicker, that acetate. So I've already picked them out, so I put them in here. I don't put them just on the desk there, I'd lose them. So I've picked out purple mainly because that's the outgoing colour, isn't it, on these two. So, you know, you can mix and match or do what you like. But I think they're a bit small for feathers. So we're going for, these are just like petals. Now I'll do it on this one. Can you see what I'm doing? So, and I do like this heart-shaped leaf as well. So I'm not sure whether I can get that in. Plus Let's see if I can. Whoops. So you'd have the leaf at the back. Trying to hold on to the leaf so that... Okay. If it's pattern paper where there's an up and a down, you'll have to remember, or just put a little mark somewhere so you've got your flowers facing the way you want them to be. I was thinking of the name of them plants I've just shown you, fuchsias. They're from my garden, I think, last year. But I'm so excited. Tomorrow, is it tomorrow or Thursday? Excuse me. Arthur's ordered me a massive bag of soil. That's exciting, isn't it? I bought last year, with some birthday money, a trough, a big trough. And I just want wildflowers growing in it. Nothing else, just wildflowers. So I've been waiting till this year for it to get up and for the soil to be added. I'm sorry, ladies, I'm just having a drink. You know, I'm croaky. And I said to her a couple of weeks ago, I said, we'll have to do it, you know, because there'll be another year gone. So he went out and he's ordered it. So I'll just show you this little daisy. See, that's not bad, that. That's the front. And that's the back. But that's not too bad because of the way it's done. But you could always put two back to back, as I say. And there's a sweet little flower, look. I wonder if I can swap one of them for this. This is sweet, this one. I'm going to take this one off, just because I can. And see what you're seeing that, look. Isn't that beautiful? Delicate. Oh, now that's the back of it. So what we'll do is, we'll turn it round. I've not even got my reading glasses on, don't know how I'm doing this. So I put it that way, and we've got a little purple bit there. Don't have any alcohol while you're doing this. So that's that, and I'm going to stick it with just tacky glue. Talking of glues, I love this glue. Love it. Especially when I'm doing like fabrics or, you know, my bracelets and things like that. But I can't find it anywhere. I've looked at Hobbycraft, I've been on eBay, I've been on Amazon. Now on Amazon, the only one I can get is 16 ounces for 32 or 36 pound. Now that's an awful lot of money to shell out, isn't it, for a bottle of glue all at once. And it does last a long time because you don't need much. I think it was Janet Stokes who got me onto this glue. It's absolutely brilliant, but I can't find it anywhere. So if anybody knows of a website where I can get, this is 2 ounces. I mean, I don't mind 4 ounces, you know what I mean? But because it's not cheap, this glue at all. But I'd be very grateful if anybody knows. It's Art Glitter Design Dries Clear. www.artglitter. I've even been on that and I can't find it at all. So if anybody knows, let me know. So I haven't been using it for sticking my dragonflies, maidenflies. Is that open? Let me open that up a little bit. Only needs a tiny bit of glue on top there and it'll clog up, which is a good thing because it stops it falling out. Right, and I'm going to hold it and then I just do round the outside first. See, that's something you've got to remember, is how you want a very small nozzle because of going round them flowers there. The windows, I should say. So we'll go along there I like getting right to the edge. You better take a bit more time. So I do that. Do around there, but try not to get any near my window. I think I'll hold it that way now. Okay. Next door is having a lot done in his garden as well, and I was banging away before, so I've waited till this time. And plus, I'm doing you on the camcorder. It's just better than the phone for when I want to show you things up close. So now I hope it does its job properly. Right, wipe my hands. And we're going to sandwich this together. Where's my flour gone? Hold on. My flour's gone missing. Where's my flour gone? My flour's gone missing, hasn't it? Where's my flour gone? Pick that up. Yeah. Where did my flour go? Did anybody see my flour? Oh dear. I love that flour. Ah, here it is. It's me moving the glue, isn't it? That's what it was. But all is not lost. There. Stay there, flour. I'm going to put that in the centre as much as I can. Keep a cloth near you to get rid of sticky. And then we'll put that like that. And then we'll try and line it up. I'm sorry, Poppy, you see my head now, because I just have to go like that. So you couldn't really use double-sided. It's come out. Go on. Go in there. You couldn't really use double-sided because look, come out again. Oh well. Right, come here. Most probably not got enough glue or something around that edge. Oops. There we go. Patience is a virtue. There. Now, I'm just going to keep my fingers down. I'm going to slide that bit across. And it's still moving. I don't know why it's moving today at all. This is when it happens that you get dirty windows, because if they slide around and you're pushing them back like that. So I'm just going to press it, and then what I'll do is, I'm running out of clips here. I keep meaning when I'm either on eBay or whatever to get some more, you know, the little tiny bulldog clips. I use a lot of them. Alright, so we'll just go round with these. I don't like putting paper clips much on them because I've done it in the past, and you, as you take it out, you can snag it. So you're better with clips. Yeah, I can use that clip as well. And there's another clip lying around. I know it looks like overkill, but it's not, believe me. So that is going to dry now, okay? And that's more or less it. If you want to leave it like that, that is it. Here's one I've done narrower than that one. I say just try and error. No, where's it gone? Where's me? Yeah, there it was. This one is nearly the same as that one, except I've just done it the hole in a different place. So it's fun to do, and I think it's a bit thinner, isn't it? Yeah. But just get your scrap paper out and doodle around with it, and then you find out where your happy medium is. You know, where you want the window to be. So as I say, with that one, I'll make sure it's slightly longer at the bottom there. So I'd make sure that that goes at the top, if you know what I mean. And then I've already done it, you see. And then you just put them together, make your hole, and then you know your hole's going to be in the perfect place, okay? Now, I looked at tassels. I used to do lots of things. All my bookmarks had tassels, but I don't think these need tassels. I think they're pretty as they are. Now, I didn't know what to stick on them. I was looking for some nice butterflies, but I wasn't happy with the choice I had there. And then I remembered, oh, that's acetate under there. I remembered I had these. I think they were from the Works. I'm not sure. Beautiful though, aren't they? Aren't they pretty? You know, I know they're not true to life, you know what I mean, but some of them I've actually stuck diamantes on them, but I wouldn't use them on this because it's for a book. So, this is why I've been wanting some more of this, because I think this is the best stuff to actually use on this. I have stuck the bottom one down. Sorry, I've put that a new way, but I've not stuck that, and I think the easiest way to do it for me, my nose out so I don't drop a bit of glue, is just to hold it in tweezers. I do like challenges, me, don't I? You know, if it's hard to do, get Penny to do it. But it dries clear this so beautifully. That is a bit much, pen. You've gone to town on that, haven't you? A bigger thing. Sometimes it just comes out the right flow and sometimes it doesn't. But as long as it all gets touched. I'd been looking forward to watching Great British Menu, but it's finished. I don't watch a lot of telly, but nature ones, some of the Great British Menus, things like that, competition type things, I don't mind. So that's it. Okay, stand up. And then I think I'll have him going this way. You see that? He's going that way, so I think I'll have him going this way. And I think this one just complements and finishes off the bookmark quite nice. I wouldn't do both sides, just one side. And then just kind of press it down. But I can always come in. There's a little bit of tail lifting there, that's because it's right on the edge. But what I'll do is I'll come in with a very small nozzle glue, which is somewhere here. And then I'll go through it like that. Okay, but I'll let that dry first. I'll just press it down a little bit more. Isn't that pretty? And that's still not stuck there, can you see there? So that's why it's better to have things around you for a day or two, just to see if the glue's stuck or not. So before I put them away, I think I might put these in Penny's place actually. I'm going to put a nice big thick bulldog there, and I'll go around this so I can see another bit there. I've only just done this one this morning, you see, so don't know if I'm going to need that glue, I think, on this. Where are we for time? It's half, right? I've been on half an hour with you. I think it's the longest I've been with you ladies. I must say thank you to Evelyn. I will be answering her properly today. She sent me a lovely email with a picture for Art's birthday. So I'm going to print it out, Evelyn, and, you know, make it into a card type of thing, and so you can see it properly. I thought that was a brilliant idea, that using the email, I should say, email, to send a card that way. You can either read it like that, or, you know, these days you can print it out, can't you? I'm going to use this one as well, just to make sure that that's clipped in. I'll come back again. Rome wasn't built in a day, but when they're done, I think they're very, very nice, and I like them very, very much. And now I'm going to like my dinner, because Harper made chicken and pasta last night with corn. I'm not sure what else. So, don't like that one much, do we? So that's how we do what we do. So I hope that's inspired you to maybe do yours as well. This one wants sticky. I've not stuck that one proper. And I'll find one for there, I think, as well. Just finishes it up. So thank you very much for joining me, and if you're still with me, and if you're staying with me, thank you very much. And enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.